Hello my darlings and welcome. In this video, I share some simple Samhain celebration ideas. These suggestions don't take a lot of time or money, and they're uniquely suited for the modern witch. Rituals for releasing and resetting, honoring the dead, and decorating your home. Let's do some magical crafting. I love to celebrate the season in ways that cost little or nothing at all. Here are several suggestions of ways to celebrate the season in 3 categories, beginning with releasing and resetting. Samhain is often referred to as the witch's equivalent of the new year, and you may wish to consider it a fresh start. Much like traditional New Year's festivities, Samhain offers an opportunity for the modern witch to reflect on the past 12 months, and this day is an ideal time for letting go of past grievances and conflicts. My number 1 suggestion for releasing and resetting is to use a journaling practice to reset. Even if you don't journal all year round, this time of year is especially suited to reflection. I've created a printable with a Samhain tarot spread and 5 journaling prompts tailored for the holiday of Samhain, focusing on letting go of the past and setting new goals for the future. If you'd like to download this resource, please visit Magical Crafting on Patreon at the link below. And if you're not a patron, it's also available in my shop. When journaling, reflect on the past year and identify a significant event or experience that you're ready to release and leave behind you as you enter the new year. What lessons did it teach you, and how can you use those lessons to set new goals for the future? You may wish to write about a specific ancestor or role model whose qualities you admire. What aspects of their character or life story can inspire you to let go of negative patterns in your own life? Write down 5 things you wish to release and 5 new intentions or goals you wish to set for the upcoming year. Consider the concept of rest and rejuvenation. In what areas of your life do you need a rest or a pause? How can you give yourself permission to release the need to constantly be in motion and allow yourself the gift of renewal during this season? You can also use ritual or spell work to reset. Here's a simple ritual for releasing. Once again, this ritual does not require a lot of time or materials. It only requires you to shift into the mindset of releasing. If you've spent some time journaling on the previous topics, you will have reflected on what you would like to release. And you'll likely have already shifted into the mindset that you need to be in for doing a ritual or spell to release and reset. This magical work can take as few materials as a candle flame and a pen and paper. However, feel free to add any other incense, crystals, photographs, or magical tools that you like. To do a ritual to release the past you, set up a ritual space and place a candle, cauldron, and paper and pen on your table or altar. Arrange any crystals or gemstones, photographs, incense, or magical tools around the space that you desire. You may wish to cleanse the space, cast a circle, or center and ground yourself before beginning, depending on your traditions. On a piece of paper, write down the aspect of yourself or the old patterns that you wish to release. Be specific and honest as you write. I like to roll up my paper and twist it so that it burns slowly and safely. An open piece of paper can burn quickly and thus less safely. Make sure to have a fire-safe container such as a metal cauldron or bowl and water or a fire extinguisher nearby. Hold the paper over the flame of a lit candle. As it burns, say, "By the power of elemental flame, I release what no longer serves my name." Safely place the burning paper in the cauldron or fireproof container. Watch it burn and imagine the old part of yourself transforming into ashes. As it burns, say, "In the fire of change I shall arise. I release the past, transformed and wise." After the paper has turned to ashes, extinguish the candles and take the cauldron or container to a quiet, natural setting. Use a spoon or a small trowel to dig a small hole in the earth, creating a shallow grave. Pour the ashes inside the hole and cover it with soil. As you do this, say, "Earth, cradle these ashes with love and grace. New life begins from your embrace." When you return to your ritual space, close the circle if needed, and spend some time in meditation, reflecting on the release you've performed and the symbolic burial. Consider what you want to invite into your life in the coming year. My third suggestion is to use ritual bathing as a method of releasing the past. And while I talk about a bath, if you don't have a bathtub, you can do all of these ritual elements for a foot bath, a ritual hand washing, or a cleansing shower instead. Taking a magical cleansing bath on Samhain is a powerful way to release the old, make space for the new. You can use this time to reflect on the natural cycles of life and rebirth. Use this ritual bath as a time to pursue personal growth, transformation, and spiritual connection as you prepare for the adventures that lie ahead in the coming year. Fill your bathtub with warm water and add your chosen ingredients. As you do this, visualize the water becoming charged with cleansing energy. Create a sacred atmosphere by lighting candles around the bathroom. Salt is a symbol of purification and can help remove negative energy. You may wish to add meaningful herbs, essential oils, or crystals. Please do your research to make sure anything you add is safe for the skin, water-safe crystals, and non-toxic herbs. Set a clear intention for your bath. What do you want to release, and what do you wish to invite into your life in the coming year? As you soak in the bath, close your eyes, take deep breaths, and meditate on this intention. Visualize any negative or stagnant energy being washed away by the water. The magical intention of this bath is to wash away the old year or something associated with the old year. Another option to consider if you don't have a bathtub is to walk in the sea or a river or stream and allow the tide or the current to wash away what you wish to release. A second way to celebrate the season is simply by honoring the dead or by keeping alive important family history and traditions. We've moved into the dark half of the year, and Samhain marks the third and final harvest before winter. It's a time when the veil between the physical world and the spirit realm is at its thinnest, allowing for easier communication with ancestors and spirits. Use this sacred time for introspection, divination, and honoring those who have passed on. This can be as simple as visiting a cemetery or location important to the departed. You may wish to ask for advice or guidance, or simply spend time in silence so that they may more easily communicate with you if they wish to. Take the opportunity this season to tell family stories, share memories of loved ones who have passed away, or ask specific questions to relatives who are still living. You may wish to make cherished family recipes for the Samhain. Prepare one of your favorite family recipes or a favorite meal of a loved one who's passed over to the other side. One of my favorite recipes comes from my grandmother. I bake banana walnut bread in her honor and occasionally bake her biscotti recipe as well. Making family recipes is the perfect way to celebrate your ancestors. It may also be worth considering which ancestors you'd like to invite into your home on Samhain night for a meal. You may wish to leave portions out for your ancestors and invite them to dine with you. One of the most popular ways to honor the dead is by cooking a feast and setting out a portion of the feast for spirits. This tradition has spanned centuries. Take this opportunity to honor the lives of those who are gone with an offering of food, or to celebrate events of the past by retelling stories. Another tradition is to light a bonfire or a candle to welcome spirits. You may wish to open western-facing doors or windows and place a candle in the opening, since in some traditions it's believed that ghosts come from the west. My third suggestion for celebrating the season is to decorate your home, your altar, or your table. You may wish to set up a Samhain altar. Consider making an altar themed for what you wish to get out of the holiday and the season. Some suggestions for themes include harvesting what you've planted and grown this year, preparing for winter and a more restful season to come, self-renewal, energy release, or dedicating your altar to your ancestors, spirit guides, or deities. Samhain is a time when many people honor their ancestors, so you may want to include photos or mementos of your loved ones who have passed on. Samhain altars provide a dedicated space for reflection, connection, and communication with the spirit realm. Choose the elements and symbols on the altar carefully to honor the themes of death, rebirth, and the thinning of the veil between the worlds. If you celebrate the Day of the Dead, you may wish to set up a traditional ofrenda. If you do not want to dedicate a specific space for an altar, consider decorating your home or dining table with symbols of the third harvest and Halloween to celebrate the season. There are so many decorations to choose from as the mundane world celebrates with the witches on Halloween Eve. I'm sending you wishes of a blessed Samhain and third harvest.